In this program, we are writing the code to find the largest and smallest element in an array. So, we gave a variable num for calculating the number of elements. So, enter number of elements and user will enter the value saved in num. Then, in the loop I is equal to 0, I less than num. I less than num means 0 to num minus 1. And each time user enters a value, it is entered in the array. And arr of I. Okay, so using this, now the values are entered. Next, what is to be done? You need two variables, say large and small, to save the value, say and small. You need two variables for large and small. Next is, here we assign or initialize the values of both large and small with the first value in the array, say arr of 0. So we have initialized both variables with arr of 0. Now again you start the loop, say for int I equals, first value is skipped because we have already taken that value. So for I is equal to 1, I less than num, I plus plus. Okay, and within this loop what we are doing is, for each variable, if arr of I is greater than large. Okay, we have a value in large, and if arr of I is greater than large, what we have to do? Large should be overwritten. Like, overwrite that variable large with the new value, say arr of I. Okay, and second case is if it has nothing to do with the first condition. So we are again writing if arr of I less than small, if that be the condition, small equals arr of I. So when this loop is complete, the largest and smallest value will be updated. Again you are giving a print. Largest number is in an array is large, smallest number in an array is small. So now this is the code. First you got the value of number of elements from the user, saved it in num. Then from 0 to num minus 1, user enters the value and that is saved in the array. And then you are initializing both variables for large and small with the first value, initial value, that is arr of 0. Then the values will be arr of 1 to arr of num minus 1. So rest of the values are compared with the first value. And whenever you get a value larger than the large value, it will be written. Similarly, if a new value is less than small, again small will be updated with the new value. Okay, so this is the logic for finding the largest and smallest element in the array. And let's check what is the error here. We missed a semicolon. Again we will run. Number of elements, say 8. Enter the values 23, 34, 54, 56, 78, 89, 10. Okay, the smallest number is 10, largest is 90. So you got the largest and smallest number in the array.